Morning, social media land. It's Kristen Johnson here. 365 days of discovering me. Wow, I had my sunglasses on. That really left a red mark on my face. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Here in Boise, it's cloudy and rainy, and I'm already busy running kids to work and having conversations, and it's good. And I just wanted to get on here because I don't know about you, but I'm constantly reminded of the past. And that's good if I'm willing to be honest with what's coming up. And I've been thinking about how the past is our teacher. And I had a really great weekend. Like I'm feeling good. I'm healthy. I'm at a place where I've really been striving to be for several years. And I think it's because I was willing to look at the past and be honest about what wasn't going right and what was going right. I talk about that I do this 365 days because I found myself getting distracted by unhealthy relationships and addictions. So let me talk about those two things for a minute. We all struggle with something, and I was seeking, let's talk about addictions for a second. When something uncomfortable in life was happening, I was self-soothing with alcohol. And, alcohol can be something that's very social and fun, but for me, it was becoming where I was self-medicating. And so then you become a little detached from life. Instead of facing what challenges we're having, we self-soothe with alcohol. So I had to address that. And it was a very hard lesson, and it was right in front of my face where I couldn't deny it anymore. I had to address it. And then there was, me seeking relationships purely based for sexual reasons, to make myself feel confident and loved. But yet seeking those types of relationships leaves us feeling empty and not that true nourishment that we're wanting in a healthy relationship. So just those two massive things, and addressing those and looking at those and deciding not to continue with that pattern, life gets better. And so I do not look at my past with shame or remorse, but rather, wow, that was a hard lesson that taught me something beautiful. It's also nice to look at the past and go, that worked really well. I'm going to keep doing that. In the case with my kids, it works really well just to sit down and have some deep conversations. And those conversations may last 2 minutes, they may last 30 minutes. But in the end, we're connecting and we're thriving. And I figured out a few years ago, especially where my children are becoming adult children, that the communication style is different. It's much more that of a back and forth rather than me telling them what to do. And so that's worked really well and improved my relationships with my kids. So today, day 229, I'm reminded the past is our teacher. I don't look at the past with shame, remorse, regret. I do look at the past as to how I can improve my future. And when I do that, my vision of my future becomes more clear, and the steps to get there start aligning. Even if I only know 2 or 3 steps, it still starts to align and happen. And that is beautiful. So I hope you have a great Sunday. Hope you get to do something fun, nourish yourself, and appreciate the past, learn from it, so that we can have a better vision of what we want our lives to be and what steps we can take each day to do that. Love you. We'll talk to you soon.